Okay, first and foremost, let me say this. Number one, my boss knows I'm doing this, and then number two, I also probably should let you guys know that this is not a ministry video. So what you're gonna watch right now is me just ranting on these LeBron James worshipers who need to get more objective with their opinions about LeBron James and how good he is and what he can do. All right. First of all, let me be completely honest about LeBron James. I believe the guy is a freak of nature. The guy plays defense very well. He can block shots. He can get up and down the court. The guy can finish strong in the lane. He can shoot. He can pop the three. LeBron James is the total package. He is the kind of guy that you would want when he's mentally stable anyway, at the small forward position. A lot of people would not take LeBron James if you had an opportunity to take a Larry Bird or some of these other people that was in the NBA past. Me personally, I would not take LeBron James, only if I needed another scorer. That's the only way I would take LeBron James. But the purpose of this video is not to talk about how good LeBron James or how good he isn't, or whether or not somebody would take him or not. The purpose of this video is to talk about who the GOAT is, okay? Now, LeBron James is being considered by this younger generation today that he's the greatest of all time. That is nonsense. That is nonsense. They're saying that LeBron James is the greatest of all time. The guy's lost 4 NBA finals. Okay, you're just copying Stephen A. Smith, but just relax here, okay? He lost 4 NBA finals. He'll lose his 5th. Give it some time, trust me. And even though he's been to a lot of NBA finals, I think he's been to like 6 or 7 of them, but he lost 4 of them, all right? But the fact of the matter is he started off, he got drafted by the Cleveland Cavaliers, okay? He came to the Cleveland Cavaliers. He failed to win an NBA championship after playing with Shaquille O'Neal and various other stars in Cleveland. So what did he do? He went to Miami. He took his talent to South Beach, okay? He lost his first trip to the NBA finals to the Dallas Mavericks in one of the most humiliating NBA finals of all time. You know what I mean? He won 2 championships in Miami, and then he tried to win another one, but San Antonio, beat the snot out of those guys and whatnot. And then LeBron James ended up coming back to Cleveland. And then he played the Golden State Warriors because of injuries. Understandably so. It was one of the final losses that he had. He went with the Golden State Warriors, and the Warriors beat them. Last year, they beat the Golden State Warriors for the NBA championship. This year, a lot of people are picking Golden State to win the title. I'm not picking anybody, particularly because I believe the NBA is a little right now. But the point of the matter is, how do you consider somebody the GOAT who's lost 4 NBA titles, who cries like a baby, says he doesn't have enough help? He has Kevin Love, he has Kyrie Irving, okay? He has Kyle Korver on that team. And they got the highest payroll ever. And the guy's like, we need more help. We need more help. We need more help. I mean, seriously. And I don't care if there's LeBron haters out there. I'll start a Google Hangout, and I'll give you the stats for some of these other dudes that play. I mean, did you know that he had to improve his game by going to another player? He had to go to Hakeem Olajuwon in order to learn some post moves. I mean, are you serious? You're saying that you're the GOAT and you're asking for help from Hakeem Olajuwon? Are you serious? Hakeem Olajuwon? But anyway, I'm going to tell you who the GOAT is. First of all, let me let all of you know something. I grew up a New York Knicks fan, okay? Patrick Ewing is my favorite center of all time. All right, because I'm a diehard Knicks fan. We had John Starks, we had Derek Harper, we had Charles Oakley, we had Charles Smith. We had a good defensive team, very similar to what you guys saw when Boston won the NBA championship. The only problem that we had is we had a dude called Michael Jordan in the league who prevented us from winning multiple NBA championships. Okay, the couple of times we did get to the NBA finals, Michael Jordan wasn't in the league. All right, so Michael Jordan dropped 55 points on the Cleveland Cavaliers when they had Brad Daugherty, Mark Price, and Steve Kerr. 55 points on them with a severely sprained or broken wrist. 55 points. The guy had the flu in the finals and destroyed the Utah Jazz. I don't care what LeBron James do. We'll see if he ends his career with a crossover and hit that and hit that shot the way he did before he retired. Don't give me that garbage of LeBron. Listen to me. Michael Jordan never cried like a little baby. Michael Jordan played with Scottie Pippen and Horace Grant, and he had pieces around them. Those guys wasn't as good as a Kevin Love or a Kyrie Irving. Scottie Pippen was. Scottie Pippen's one of the greatest defenders of all time. He played with Michael Jordan. But you're going to start telling me that Horace Grant was better than Kevin Love? You're going to tell me that Horace Grant is going to end up being better than Kyrie Irving? No, I don't think so. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go so far to say if it wasn't for Kyrie Irving, the Cleveland Cavaliers would not be the defending NBA champions today. I mean, let's call it like we see it. All right? The bottom line is Michael Jordan, when he retired, has averaged 30 points a game. When LeBron James retires, his average is not going to be there. I respect Michael Jordan when he said that he knows he could take LeBron. However, Kobe Bryant, it's a different story. He doesn't know about Kobe because Kobe had that ice water in his blood. And I'm gonna tell you something. It would be very interesting to see that Cleveland Cavalier team take on Shaq and the Lakers back then. This Cleveland Cavalier team couldn't beat a lot of teams back in the day. I don't think they could beat Shaq and the Lakers. Okay, when before Kobe became the mama like he is now, or remember as being a black mama. I don't even believe, and a lot of you are going to disagree with me, but think about this a minute. This Cavalier team would go 7 games with my New York Knicks back in the day with Patrick Ewing, Charles Oakley. Because back in the day, we played defense. It wasn't this soft NBA like it is today. I don't even think that this Cleveland Cavalier team could beat, let's say, the Houston Rockets when they won an NBA championship, when they had Hakeem Olajuwon on those dudes. I don't think they could beat, well, then again, maybe they could have beat a young Tim Duncan and the San Antonio Spurs. But in all honesty, this Cleveland Cavalier is nothing but a bunch of sourpusses, and their leader, LeBron James, ain't nothing but a crybaby. Michael Jordan is the GOAT. He is the greatest of all time. When somebody said that Michael Jordan couldn't do something, he went out there and did it. He never cried about, we need more help. He went out there and got the job done. He didn't cry like a little baby like LeBron James is, okay? If Michael Jordan had an issue, Michael Jordan talked about that behind the scenes. Okay? Michael Jordan is the greatest of all time. If you guys have never seen Michael Jordan play, compare Michael Jordan's interviews or post-game interviews with LeBron James. Compare the competitiveness and the fighting spirit of Michael Jordan with that of LeBron James. LeBron James is not even worthy to tie the guy's shoes. Michael Jordan has been retired, and I believe he makes more money than LeBron James right now on his sneakers. I just recently found out LeBron has a sneaker. Ain't nobody buying those. I'm not buying LeBron sneakers. LeBron James is an embarrassment. He needs to shut up and play basketball. If he wants to respect or have a legitimate legacy, he needs to go out there and put up and shut up. He needs to go out there and play basketball. Don't talk about, well, we need more help to beat the Golden State Warriors. No, all you need to do is actually go out there and play basketball. If you're going to see the greatest of all time, act like it, because I played basketball, bro. And if you told me to my face that you was the greatest of all time, you better believe, you better show it. The first time we started doing this, you will hear about it up and down the court. You ain't nothing but a crybaby. I ain't showing you no respect. You ain't nothing but a crybaby. Get away from me, LeBron, crybaby. Yeah, LeBron James whooped my behind in basketball, but I tell you what, just like I said it when I was in school, and I'll say it now. I don't care who you are. I don't care how good you think you are. I'm going to guard you, and you're going to have to show me how great you are. I don't care what they say on TV. Do you understand? So, LeBron James doesn't have that attitude. LeBron James doesn't think he's the greatest because he's in the Eastern Conference with no competition. Can you guys imagine if LeBron James had to play in the West? How many titles do you think he would have? Almost none. He might get one. But the Western Conference is extremely tough. You can't complain and cry the way you're doing in the Eastern Conference and then think you're going to go play in the West and think you're going to get somewhere. Them boys will tear you apart. He's playing too many minutes. He's doing this. He's doing that. Well, if you don't want to play no more minutes, tell your coach to sit you down and make Kevin Love and Kyrie Irving play. Those boys are good. Or perhaps it's a coaching issue. Maybe Tyronn Lue is not as good as everybody thinks he is. Maybe you should get a different coach. But LeBron James is not the GOAT, and I will never respect him as the GOAT. Not with the way he's acting right now. Instead of talking about being Michael Jordan, why don't you try to catch that boy Kobe Bryant? Because Kobe would have embarrassed you. If you were dealing with a Kobe in his prime versus this LeBron today, no. You would be quiet, and you would respect, and you would know that you're not the best that you're not the greatest. Okay. You may be the best player today. I'm not going to argue that. I don't think there's anybody better than you today. There are better shooters than you today. There are better defenders than you today. But LeBron James is hands down the total package, the best player in the NBA right now. But the GOAT, the greatest of all time, shut up, guys. Talk to the hand. Talk to the hand. LeBron James is not the greatest of all time. Michael Jordan is the greatest of all time. Michael Jordan had more competition. Michael Jordan got more done in his career. And consider this, guys, before I wrap this up. When LeBron James retires, will he have more assists than anyone else in the history of the game? Will he have more rebounds than anyone else in the game? He might have more triple doubles. Maybe he'll have that. But will he be the all-time leading scorer? What will he be the all-time leading anything when LeBron James retires? I'm going to tell you what he will lead the league in and what his legacy is going to be when he retires. LeBron James is going to be remembered as a crybaby. Mark my words. Tape it. Put this on the DVR. LeBron James is going to be remembered as one of the biggest crybabies in NBA history. Mark my words. And some of you are probably wondering, why did I put this on my main channel? Or why didn't I put this on GTV? Well, GTV is dedicated to science. Mark by God, I got a series going on here about Satanism, and I didn't want to put that on there. And I don't have a fourth channel, so I decided to put this on my main channel and get away from the whole talking about God thing sometimes. And sometimes I am going to do stuff like this because I do get a little bit tired of doing that sometimes. And I do have opinions about other things and whatnot. LeBron James. Guys, look, he is not the GOAT. The greatest of all time is Michael Jordan. And right now they're getting ready to make an argument that Tom Brady is the greatest football player or the greatest quarterback of all time. Now, I'm going to give my thoughts about that because I'm inclined to agree with that. But when we start thinking about some other people that played at that position, I don't know. But considering I'm a Giants fan, I got a problem with that. So, and since I think the Atlanta Hawks are going to lose in the Super Bowl and that the Patriots will win, I'm very happy to say the Giants are the only ones that whoop those behinds in the Super Bowl. Just saying. So, I'm very happy about that. So, again, LeBron James, if you're watching this, Kyrie Irving, if you're watching this, J.R. Smith, you guys probably don't care about who I am because you make so much money and you think you're better than everybody. The bottom line is this: LeBron James is not the GOAT. He ain't the greatest of all time. What you need to do is tell him to shut up and play basketball. Shut up and play basketball. That's it. You ain't the GOAT. You ain't even worthy to tie Michael Jordan's shoes. Try to remember that the next time we talk about you're the GOAT. Later, guys.